tomorrow. Look, we're already in Liyue, so let's go ask some of the locals. Oh, right. About the Geo-Archon Morax. Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god? But it's seen as impolite for people from outside Liyue to refer to the Geo-Archon by that name. So we should refer to the Geo-Archon by the name Rex Lapis, like the people of Liyue.
Now that's a bra moment. And to complete this quest before I can do the Archon quest.
One Wind Bookhouse. Guess this is...
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting. Bummer.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books?
Out of print?
Because Valorant kicked me out.
What?
Valorant kicked me out.
Is there a
and
chance
still
that Volume 6 of Legend of the
no.
Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingse and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth?
Mount Qingse.
My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Book lover.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide? It's super duper interesting.
The Hermit.
I've had my heart set on getting hold of a copy of Legend of the Shattered Halberd, Volume 6 for the longest time now. Frankly, I'd be willing to do whatever it takes to get my hands on that book. If this book can be found, it will be nothing far away.
Now, up here. Bro. No. No. I ran out. No. So funny.
The heavens are smiting me to smithereens.
Smithereens.
Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them. And now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There's a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare. I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still have it?
Yes. It is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang. You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the Corlapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to...
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in...
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua man. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Get a load of this guy. Just you and you, Chang. You're...
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But...
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, Vow to repay this...
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going?
Yeah, you still need to get the book. What you doing? Oh, he got the book. Huh. Oh, log. Random log just came into. Oh. I just saw the recording. I just saw that, and it went straight into Deluxe. Posterior.
So, you like reading, huh? Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
Ice rings, let's go. Oh no. Can we just eat ice?
Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts.
Hold on, I'm gonna make I'm gonna save that for later. I'm gonna just oh, I can't record that. Oh, sad. But I'm gonna spend. All right, that's about enough time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Guhua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
So gross. Wow. Ah, sucrose. Wow.
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me.
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe it.
It's cute that you want to stick your... But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
It's a shame.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But...
Yeah, time to die.
You can't run! Over here! Huh? Witness the power!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Where are you? Oh, she did.
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson?
More the Gohan.
Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponents. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, It is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into.
He's gonna
Let me
read the
see.
book.
Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying! Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face!
It will surely come.
Fine, but as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him.
Tradition.
From now on, he shall be known as Guhua Geek.
Guhua Geek. Guhua Geek. Guhua Geek. Guhua Geek. To try and say that. That sucks. Guhua Geek. 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 Ah, the W or the U always keeps coming to my tongue. Guhua Geek. There you go. Chonka lonka bonka donka lonka bonks. Chonka lonka bonka donka lonka bonks. Ahamba gunka kanga langa tanga dunka bunkers. Bunka hunka lunka bunka bunk. Bunka hunka lunka hunka bunk. Bunk bunk bunk. Wait, am I talking to the wrong person? No, I'm talking to the right one.
Who goes there? How strange. You're not on the... The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments...
Urgent business?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently.
So, where it...
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just... no! I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind when he's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Save that face.
Thank you, thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
This is why Lumine's face is better. This is why
Nice
Lumine is
work!
better than it.
Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways get the better of her in the future. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
True.
In that case, seems business is booming at the Shinya Kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Zinue Kiosk. Zinue Kiosk. Zinue Kiosk. Gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go on a VC so I can talk. Xenway Kiosk. Xenway Kiosk. Waypoint, teleport, leeway port, water, fish, kokomi, coconut, milk, female, girl, kokomi girl, or kokomi boy, sing shoe, wait, sing shoes a boy? What? Oh. Hello? Hello? My foot accidentally hit the controller's my charging controller's PS button on the floor, and it accidentally turned on. So that's a brown moment. And that ruined the entire scene.
I can't read what this says.
I just all can't finish it. Huh. Oh. There you go.
But I don't want to. It tastes gross.
Honey, it won't get better if you don't take your medicine.
Oh. Her vision is right there. I wonder why her vision is right there. Finger. That's a pretty nice fidget. Kira, define fidget. Can you watch my YouTube stream?
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
She's not confident. My leg moves too much whenever
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result.
not the process.
We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry, who knows if Guuut Geek has made any progress?
Guuut Geek. Oh, I said it. But it hurt my tongue. I don't like that. I have to actually put effort into it. The money. Yes. Money. I am the Dark Knight hero. But who said I'm actually a hero? For I am the thief who steals the money from banks. Should I though? Huh? Oh, hi idiots.
Wanna hear something funny?
Sure.
So I take this golden body armor for a this lifeline to pick up. She gives it, right?
Yeah.
It takes it off her and she goes right then and just DCs. And me and the C just look at each other for a solid 2 seconds and go, just left the game because she couldn't have the shield cheating. Like, expects it.
So a lifeline did that.
No, the C is taking off the lifeline.
And then the lifeline left?
Yeah, the lifeline just left. She just left the game. Like, there was a split second of like no noise, and then she just turned into a box.
Box.
Anyway, do you want to play Apex?
I'm streaming some Genshin right now. Genshin Quest.
Okay. Unless you want to change your stream.
Not today. I have to complete all this quest.
You know you want to be a pirate.
I have to complete all these quests by tomorrow.
I got off Apex. I'm coming back on, so I know it's play with on.
No.
You sure?
You kicked me out. How dare you? Nah, you just left me.
Oh well. By the way, I now maxed out Battle Pass of this season.
Yay, I'm still quite far. Around 60 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Pathetic. I'm joking. Why can't you launch more than one game on PS4? You could do that on the PS Vita, man.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of
I use the PSP.
man of mystery.
I have 3 PSPs.
When actually, all you meant was you wanted
Because I have a lot of people that want to play Bomberman, Worms, or Taken with me. So my family just bought a bunch of PSPs.
Did you really guess, or
Just
are
for
you
me
just
to
saying
leave
that
them
to
in the
sound
Philippines
clever?
when we left.
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do.
Bolt.
My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain,
Oh yeah, you
I will
bought
be
the
unable
battle
to join
pass.
you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the big-wig commerce guilds in Liyue. Since we got to Liyue, having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure that...
No need to worry about that. From what I know, once they have read the carefully reasoned and Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will... Also, I do not wish for...
Why not? You're only doing this to
silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your
Idiots.
book, don't you?
Thank you in
Wanna know what
advance for
happened
delivering
earlier?
this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
My internet
Someone
broke,
from
so
the
me and
guild
my
should be
sister
able to
went out
receive you
and bought
near the
boba.
Oli Pavilion.
But the person tabbing us, she heard that I'm buying one boba, even though I said we're buying 4. So after we got the one, got confused for a few seconds. We went back to the back of the line behind about 7 people, and ordered 3 more.
Why though?
Oh, someone's calling me. I'm just gonna tell them to go to. Oh, hold on.
On Apex.
Well, it's gonna be an AFK stream because I have to cook rice. I have to cook the rice. And not just rice, I have to cook the rice.
That's crit.
Yeah. Oh, he left. Bruh.
Guess we can rest a bit. You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. Guess we can rest a bit. I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back? You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. Guess we can rest a bit. You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. Guess we can rest a bit. You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Okay, I am back. Dollar bills, y'all.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Read.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is honored guests. You must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Leo Lee Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Of course, we treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them.
Very important person. I know the MVP's most valuable person.
Please, this way.
Why is game Disney Infinity?
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liu. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Teyvat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui.
Bruh.
But Liu is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there's Chang the Ninth's batch.
Oh, let's go.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Well, they're gone.
Of course. We are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow!
That doesn't end up the mouth.
So many Mora! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
That's a lot of money.
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world.
Like that.
Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Yep. Go all the way to the chasm. All the way. All the way. Sunday today, meaning I have school tomorrow. Oh, that's a bruh moment. Especially since I have PE tomorrow. Not just PE, but B-Tech Set 2 PE. Oh, gosh.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment. I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products.
Snezhnayan.
No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry.
Because we'll take it all.
What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Huh?
Streaming, come.
Yeah, I'm streaming. What's it to you?
I'm showing my mouse in the throwback. I'm sure it's not.
How? Why?
Oi!
No, actually, no question comes about
All of it? All of it would be far more than you actually want.
Huh?
Do you know what Mugen is, Papyrus?
Mugen Train?
No, not the movie, but it's
A Feiyun Commerce Guild? Well, why didn't you say so?
It's like you can make anime characters fight.
The first thing I see is Goku versus Alter Donald.
Yeah.
Donald McDonald. I see a lot of pictures of people fighting against Donald. Nice.
I'm gonna have to clear some space for it to download.
If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
I've been doing these quests the whole day since 2 in the afternoon. Took a break for 1 hour because the router broke, and bought boba. I don't know what happened when I was buying boba. Yeah. So, we were buying boba. I ordered 4, but the person accidentally heard me say 1. So we had to go all the way to the back of the queue, 7 people, and bought the 3 more. While my sister was just drinking hers. Milk tea. Depends on the flavor. I want the sweetest flavor, so we bought brown sugar.
Hi, anything I can...
It's not a shake, but a tea, but milk. Milk
I've already
tea.
agreed to several orders. That said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business.
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of Mora. Next up, the chasm.
Prompts you to buy it and says, oh yes, your time's nearly up, but then you click X, it's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Die. Gone. Dead.
Shit.
That's basically almost every outworld mob in the game in Genshin after you reach adventure rank 55.
I don't need an umbrella, but you can use one if you need.
They just spawn in like, under the test subject, and they just immediately gets one-shotted by something that can split the earth in half.
Sounds cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Like, under this test subject. Born to oblivion. They'd be like, wait, what? They just get slashed in half. Space and time breaks. Another hole in that, another gorge in the Tevat just spawns. That's very funny.
Another test subject.
Time for retribution!
Another test subject getting bonked.
I suppose this will do.
Huh. Now I get that. Simple. Teleport all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. And then mark it in my Genshin map.
The hell?
What? Am I not supposed to eat the ice? Yeah, that's right. Huh? How can you waste such perfectly good ice? You're supposed to eat the ice. So rude, so wasteful. You're so wasteful, oh my god. Don't waste perfectly good ice. Eat it. The ice. Don't waste the ice. Eat it. Eat it.
I don't need an umbrella, but you can use one if you need.
Wait. What is that? A high back and Papyrus.
No.
You're getting wrecked, nerd.
Judgment!
I'm gonna annihilate
Light
these bees.
Rain outlines your fate. I'm going in!
Verdict is...
I bonk them to extinction. Don't you just love bonking things into extinction? Big
we go.
bonk. I think it's a bit bigger than big. English literature. Ice lit. When you get to English literature, that's when you know you're gonna fall asleep.
We'll need more where
like,
that
I had
came
to eat Mentos in class, even though they don't allow that, just so I could stay awake. No, like Mentos. Mentos, but mint flavored. Mint flavored Mentos.
Those make
Yeah. But they're not enough. I used to only have pure mint. Not the leaf mint, but just mint. Capsule mint. Good mint. Good.
What did you take for your GCSEs?
I took
You took
yes, now I remember. I took computer, but anyway, I took computer, BTech PE, what was it, history,
honestly, I'm not very good at sports,
neither am I. I just took PE because I thought we don't have normal PE. And I want some exercise, so I took BTech. That was a mistake because I just later find out after it's too late, we have normal PE. I wanted music. I wanted music or drama since I got complimented a lot about how good I am at those.
Yeah, no, I took music.
All them out.
I mean, I get laughed at whenever I try to do PE, so like I just give
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Are you in year 10 or year 9?
Year 10, why?
Okay, because I'm in year 9.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do you wanna watch me do like
No.
or you just like really busy with stuff?
Oh, I can watch you.
It's nearly done, like 9% more than
Basically, just going stuff and then skipping through dialogue that I've already watched through. But don't remember, so might as well just read through or skim through the dialogues. Because sometimes there are just ungodly amounts of dialogue in this game.
Yeah. Look, Papys, can I send you some music that you might want to listen to?
Sure.
I have a playlist, it's very funny.
I have 200 songs in my playlist.
200 songs in your fucking... I have like multiple playlists for different types.
Same.
I don't know how you can find such good music, everyone found it. This is all from Pendulum, by the way, I think it's fun.
Bruh. I'm gonna unlock this teleporter. I'm gonna stream my Archon quest on YouTube and then do my dailies or weeklies or other quests in Twitch.
Yeah, I understood everything what you said.
Yes, I definitely understood everything you said. Understands only 0.2% of it.
Wait, how do I send the playlist? Hold on.
You have to go to your YouTube channel playlist link. Ugh.
No, that's not. Hold on.
Yes, that's it.
No, that's not the playlist.
That's it. What's your YouTube channel? I'll search it. If you put it on public, then yeah, I can.
No, it's called British Beat because I can't think of anything original.
My god, that is... Yeah, I should change my my Twitch profile picture and my YouTube profile picture already.
I can play my Jump Force from YouTube now.
Because I've had my YouTube profile picture for... what, 6-7 years now? Since the time I created my YouTube channel. My YouTube account. I've had this profile picture.
Oh, nice.
The Blueberry Sands one. Bump to extinction with fireball. What do you mean you think it's the playlist?
This is the playlist.
What do you mean you're sure?
I suppose this will do.
Ring cutter! No, my sword! Everybody stand back!
Time for retribution! Burn!
playlist. Oh wait,
Okay.
let me see. It's just the song.
How do I make it a playlist? Because I have it on unlisted.
So you go to your playlist.
Yeah.
And on the list or the queue, just click the title of it. Just click the playlist title on the bottom right. And then that's the link you can send.
Mostly just Pendulum because Pendulum is just really good.
Pendulum. Pendulum, watercolor, crush, witchcraft, granite, hold your color, blood sugar, and they're all by Pendulum. Pendulum live, Pendulum live, Pendulum.
Don't mind like the first thumbnail you see in it, it's just like an anime girl holding a gun to her.
Oh my god, Twitch, YouTube rules, Wolfie. You can't say that.
It's very funny.
Oh my god.
I've made the mistake.
Base. We regret to announce that this is
Instead, we come tonight to bring you the sonic recreation of the end of the world.
Let's just listen to drum and bass just cause.
Bass. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for when I play Doom Eternal tomorrow, if I have time.
Bro.
What? I still have Doom Eternal, I'm still gonna play it.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours.
How much
The original buyer's price was already quite high, so...
7 million more.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the rest of Leo's stock.
100,000? That's
I'm
2
afraid
million.
it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go.
True.
If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, so maybe you could go and look for the carts?
Bro.
There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away. Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Liu in the future.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
Found them all? They shouldn't be far.
Nope. Quest. Wolfie?
Yes.
What have you been doing the whole day?
The entire day I've just been on my computer.
Same. Except I've been abruptly... I had to leave the house and actually walk and do something, sadly.
Oh, that's really sad. I went out for dinner.
Oh, where?
Restaurant.
Ahaha, I figured out your location by that mere clue. You went to a Chinese restaurant. There we go. I am smart. I am investigatoriness. I am the investigator.
My terrible background.
Oh yeah, we found it. Make a
And
note
you
of the
are
location.
British.
We'll send.
Do you want us?
Yeah.
Shiver.
What? You just said pick any of these.
Right.
Wait, did he leave? No, you're still here. Watch stream. They're all Naruto. Pick the scythe lady. The scythe lady.
I don't know what that is.
You crossed by it a little while ago. Oh, you're gonna have to search through every single one until you find Scythe Lady. Yay, Scythe Lady!
Loads of Corlap is here! Quick, make a note of the location!
Yay!
That guy said there were 5 carts in
Soul
total,
Eater.
so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Go Monkey Goku. Red Monkey Goku. No. Red Monkey Goku. Yeah. Huh? How do you turn Red Monkey Goku into Monkey?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both.
Done and dusted. Yeah!
I saw
we
it
make
crash.
a great team, don't we?
Oh.
Now for the final stop on our Corlapis.
Did you have to stop streaming?
Yeah, I'm not letting you see my personal file, sorry.
Can I watch your personal file?
I'm sorry.
Please? Oh, you're so bad at this game.
Pretty please.
Me and idiots were playing Apex at around 10 or 12. And then we were losing so bad because I have no idea how to play Loba. And I push quite a bit.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own
The thick
path,
booty
it doesn't
teleporter
matter
lady.
what Mother Nature throws at you.
Yeah. And I just push with teleport and it doesn't work because I die too fast on R99.
So are you good at Apex? Like, when you say you're better than any?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I bet he wouldn't be happy to hear that.
Nah.
Just who
maybe.
I was hoping to see.
More or less.
I was just thinking to myself,
I'll be right back.
Gentry Mount-sized, you wouldn't know anything about.
Oh, don't worry. You.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this, but I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even...
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down?
Have I died?
I
and
can't
gone to
believe it.
heaven?
I will make a profit on this batch after, but gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
Ooh, I have a quote from
Paimon
Lisa.
told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe
I have a quote
they're
from Lisa.
not
Wanna
gonna
hear it?
bother you again.
Huh.
Oh,
Okay
hold on.
then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too
I have a
much
quote from
detail.
Lisa. Wanna hear it? Wolfie?
Thank
Wolfie.
you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Wolfie.
Good people always get what's coming
guess
to
you're
them in
not
the
here.
end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
I have a very squeaky share.
I think I can hear it.
Oh,
Do you want to play Roblox, Papyrus?
I'm playing Genshin Impact right now.
Whenever you're done with whatever you're doing, do you want to play Roblox?
Dude, it's gonna take 3 hours.
I swear I'll reclaim my
Yeah.
lost fortune.
Especially Archon quests. I forgot what I was going to say to you. It was so sad. What was I gonna say?
My game froze and I'm gonna get a penalty.
Hold on. If your game freezes once, stop playing. Play another game. Touch grass.
Rain, if only you could cleanse the corrupt souls of this world.
Not the screen's grass, but real grass.
I like the yellow grass.
Nah. My friend literally keeps telling me, go out and touch grass, even though we're at school and I'm sitting on the grass floor.
Welcome. The final act in this
Like,
drama would not be complete without
Do
you
you
two
know
here as audience.
where I am?
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
I don't
I
have
managed
a
to finish
bike.
the book off, and I enjoyed every
The last
minute
time I
of
rode
it.
a bike was 5 years ago. And I completely
Divine
forgot how to
halberd,
balance a
ominous
bike,
sword,
and I fear it
Near
now.
and Wei Young. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai. How?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Why does Paimon
Have you
to
watched
be
any of the
only
new
one who
animes?
doesn't get what's going So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic
Finally.
showdown thing
Have you
that's
finished
supposed to
Overlord?
happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis
God
all over
damn
Liyue
it, Wolf,
Harbor,
God.
and he doesn't find a sink. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't, he hears a rumor that the Feiyun
watch
Commerce
Wolf and
Guild is the
Spice.
culprit. Panic turns to
Spice
disbelief.
and Wolf, yeah, it's one of the older
Gentry
animes.
Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this.
Wolf waifu. Yeah.
So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain
Wolf trading waifu.
So it was you! You were the one sticking your neck.
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourself.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged.
After this
Was it not
quest,
one
I'm
of your
gonna
own
save
men
the
who
Archon
said,
quest for
"This
tomorrow.
isn't over"?
Because I really want to play some
You clearly
StarCraft.
don't know what's good for you. I won't beat
Practice
around the bush.
way of the warfield.
Master, if you please, seize their Corlapis.
Again, you're playing non-stop.
Yes, it's actually very fun. But the custom kind of StarCraft where the people make
Retribution!
Oh, that's all? Oh, yep.
Body and mind. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let me weave you a verse.
Expose yourself and you're gonna die.
Verdict is... No escape!
Let's light it up!
Run from death.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The Corlapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything...
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go.
My lord, what are you doing here?
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
My lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xing Chou, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their Corlapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on.
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy? On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business and hope you will continue to do business.
You? Funny speaking, book reading,
Okay, so out of my like 7-9 months of playing Genshin, I've only had one experience or one quest experience where the main character actually holds something visible.
I got to make a... You're too kind.
Because most of the time they just hold out their hand and then talk about the thing.
And that is worthy of admiration.
Yeah.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off! Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
This is probably the first time someone calls out Paimon for a flyer.
Save me!
As
Save
far
me!
as I
This is
remember.
not a drill! Repeat! This is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help.
Wanna see how Genshin makes their music?
Sure.
I'm gonna send you a funny link. Genshin music.
Genshin music making.
So there's that link, and then there's this link, These are the new songs for the newest island. You've heard this before. Well, we were eating 2 days ago.
But who do you reckon who'd win? Gojo versus Sage Naruto.
What?
Gojo versus Sage Naruto. Who do you think would win?
Who's Gojo? Which Gojo?
You know the guy that's like that has a blindfold over his.
No.
Oh, you know from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
There's like a guy that has like a blindfold.
Oh yeah, now I know him. Yeah, I say Gojo.
You just called Naruto weak.
And?
I mean...
What is Naruto Sage's ability to infinity?
I mean, yeah, actually true. I mean, if you have the power of infinity, you can't really lose, can you?
What is the power of friendship and dark talk to infinity?
Yeah, true.
What is the power to deep threat someone that has infinity?
Yeah, that's true.
Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively
It depends
riveting.
which type of infinity.
Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me.
Pure infinity.
I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous
the game made a
friends is
mistake
more
and
than
cannot
enough for me,
calculate
my liege.
infinity.
My
and
lord,
that's why he's
forgive
losing.
the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have
Oh,
averted
that
a
was
disaster
fast.
and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
I listen to songs.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
Goku Master Ultra Instinct versus Gojo.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you
Watch
to
the
stay.
first link I send you while they're fighting. This is the battle OST.
Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
This song comes up every time you fight something in Inazuma. In the Genshin in the Japan of Genshin. This is the song you'll hear when you have to fight an elemental fly. Yeah. Have you heard the Senora battle theme?
No.
Oh, dude. Dude.
You won that match?
Who's joining? Oh, some Hong Kong person.
I'm just turn it down to like 5 because I can't hear anything otherwise.
Hear this. Now that's a real battle boss theme. This is the Russian battle theme of Senora. La Senora. It's a 7-minute full battle song or boss theme.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up
What
and
is
gave
an
me back
ultra
my entire
instinct
collection.
to infinity?
I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank
The
you.
only way to
Thank
beat
you from the
infinity
bottom of my
is
heart.
infinity.
please don't say that. You have no idea how
Now
much
do
this
Gojo
means to
versus
me.
Gojo.
The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took
Imagine
over the
if it's a
family's
draw.
affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this Corlapis deal. Were it not for you,
This is the
this
battle theme I
barren
sent you.
wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the
Now go to the
second heir
third
we've met in
phase.
this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful.
The
Legend of
third
the Shattered
phase
Halberd.
goes
I was
hard.
beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is
What's he
centuries
paying?
old and was once held in high esteem.
Let me see.
But now it has faded beyond recognition.
Uh,
To instigate a revival, you need to inject
Domain
some fresh blood,
expansion,
but it's hard
infinity.
to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In
Kira,
any case,
what's your ping right now?
Guhua
Show me.
kids these days. Take that
You're
young
telling me
rascal
you're
Sucha,
lagging
for
on
instance.
15 ping.
For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it?
No, not you, but my
You're the ones
sister
who've
playing
displayed a
Valorant,
genuine
lagging
sense of
on
responsibility.
15 ping.
I
don't understand!
Yes, it's perfectly fine. Stop missing.
Gojo has Infinity, he can't take damage now, which is very cool. When he's in that mode, he just can't take any damage.
It died.
You can also like become like the characters, like if you want to train mode and versus.
Use your ult. Use your ult. You're gonna lose. I told you to use your ult. My
This is
God.
unfair, man.
Exactly.
What does it
Valorant.
matter? Anyway, you wanted the
I
Liyue
don't play the
volume
game,
of
and
the
I'm
Tibet
telling
travel
you, and
guide,
I know
didn't you?
better.
I'll fetch it. It's yours to keep.
Huh?
In it, my ore is sold, and my
Decent.
treasured book. What?
That's the only game she plays other than Roblox.
Fair enough.
So how's Gojo versus Gojo?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
I'm watching.
I mean, I'd say they're pretty equal.
If right Gojo wins, then we know that Gojo is right-handed.
That little rascal surely isn't.
Time infinity.
Honestly, I feel like Gojo is gonna win, to be honest.
Yeah, nah, I think Gojo is gonna win.
Nah, bro, did you see Gojo though? I'm pretty sure he's gonna win.
Nah, Gojo's definitely gonna win. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Oh, I've finished the quest. Finally, I'm playing StarCraft now. I hate this.
I died.
I'm lost a bit. How dare you? No, you rigged the game. You're the one. You're the one that turned it on. So you rigged the game. You knew you were gonna lose. Punk.
That's that.
Well, that's good. That's the end of stream. I'm gonna read you a quote now.
Nice.
So I go to settings, the storage, save, capture gallery, and then Genshin Impact. 2.55 GB of saved capture galleries.
Very cool.
Very. Ah, here it is. Meet me at the library after work, and I will give you some training on elemental reactions. If you still find it hard to memorize, maybe I'll give you a little taste of what it feels like to superconduct.
What the hell?
Do you know Lisa, right? In Genshin Impact? Sophie?
I think I've heard of her.
Might as well just send. I'm gonna take a picture on my phone and then send it to you.
She's sassy.
Huh?
Sassy.
Alright, I'm gonna send it in general. That's about the end of the stream now. I quit. I die.